1987 stock market crash. Could it happen again? A Black Monday type event could occur again, but the Dow could also soar to 30k. The point is that anything can happen, but sitting and waiting for such an event to occur is the equivalent of putting all your eggs in one basket. Common sense states that putting all of one's eggs in one basket is silly at best. Markets are in bullish modes more often than they are in bearish modes. Hence, logic dictates that the focus should be on the market trending upwards as opposed to crashing. This does not mean caution should be thrown to the wind. There is a simple formula that can help keep you on the right side of the market. Buy when there is blood in the streets and sell when the masses are jumping up and down in joy. In other words, focus on mass sentiment, as it always provides the astute investor with early warning signs. The key to understanding the dynamics of sentiment is mass psychology. 1987 stock market crash was nothing but a long-term buying opportunity. Remember that when the markets eventually correct, this correction will be broadcasted as a crash. That's the name of the game. Scare the hell out of the masses, and it will be blamed on Trump. No. We are not getting sentimental on Trump. In reality, each president has only so much room to do what is deemed as good for the people. Most presidents don't even use this little leeway they are given but focus on themselves. As long as fiat is around, every president will be bought and paid for. The big players have trillions at their disposal, so the dream of finding a great leader is just that, a big dream. You are only free to do things that you are allowed to do. And this includes the president. Reflect on that. We will expand on it later. We already provided you with a big hint. In case you missed, the hint is fiat money. At the Tactical Investor, our focus is on dealing with reality and spotting new trends. Everything else falls into the idle gossip category. It might feel good to rant and rave about stuff like this, but it is a waste of energy. The focus should be on finding a way to play with the hand that you have been dealt. Until fiat is eliminated, all crashes equate to opportunity as indicated by the 1987 stock market crash. The markets follow the same path. Until fiat is eliminated, this talk about the world coming to an end is nothing but rubbish. All those self-proclaimed masters of wisdom are either dead, dying, or becoming highly irrelevant. Focus on the trend, for that is all that matters. It is the only way to maintain your health and your wealth. Could we have a repeat of the 1987 stock market crash? This market will experience many corrections in the years to come. Some will be mild, some will be strong, and some will appear to be devastating. If you follow the trend, you will know when to move into cash and when to jump in. From a super trend perspective, every backbreaking correction, emphasis on backbreaking, should be viewed as a long-term buying opportunity. Overall, the Trump presidency has made for some pretty damn good free entertainment. It is quite amusing to watch the other side react, and equally amusing to watch the nonsense the Trump team can come out with at times to defend their position. As time passes by, it appears that Trump is focusing more on himself than on making the country great. Who knows, he might suddenly change direction? He has a habit of doing the unexpected. From a psychological perspective, you should hope that some shock announcement is made regarding Trump. It will scare the hell out of the masses, and the market will drop like a rock, creating a lovely buying opportunity. If there is another 1987 stock market crash event, the press will be the ones that trigger it. The press has always gone out of its way to twist the news and sell the masses rubbish, especially when it comes to the financial markets. However, the veil has fallen completely after Trump won the presidency. The utter garbage they focus on illustrates that IQ is no longer a prerequisite. We would not be surprised to find out if most of those individuals who pass for reporters have an IQ that is slightly above 70. An IQ of 70 equates to that of a retard. On the flip side, imagine how difficult it would be if everyone were a genius. So be grateful for these penguins, as their reality is based on what they read. They make trading the markets infinitely easy, or as their behavior is predictable. The Fed via fiat money indirectly controls the media. The press, through the garbage they print and pass off as news, control the masses. You could not ask for a better setup of mind control. The masses think they are free, but they are not. They are free to make decisions in areas that do not matter. Look around slowly and determine for yourself if they are free. Conclusion: the 1987 stock market crash was a mouth-watering opportunity, and so are all crashes. V readings have shot up 200 points since the last update. Without a shred of doubt, we can state that there will be at least one correction that drives the Dow lower by 3,500 to 5,000 points before this bull market is over, and perhaps it might mimic the 1987 stock market crash. On the other hand, it might be a milder event. Focus on the trend, not the noise, and buy when the crowd is panicking and sell when they are jumping up in joy. The formula is relatively simple. We can also state that the political situation in America and Europe is going to get a lot more volatile, and we mean insanely more volatile. Violence will soar in Europe and America, some parts of South America, the majority of the Middle East, and to a smaller degree in Asia. Overall, Asia will be moving towards a more peaceful time, except for a few hotspots such as North Korea, Pakistan and parts of India. The problem with most individuals is that when they look at the markets, they do so with biased eyes. They already have preconceived notions, and they look for data to support these notions. Market update May 19, 2017. Fearmongers will ply the same story of gloom 100 years from today, 10 years from now, or even 100 years from today. The outlook will be the same. The masses will have learned nothing, for they have learned nothing over the past 100 years and counting. They will react to the same stimuli, in the same manner, and the outcome will be the same. The game, even when fiat money finally meets its end, will be the same. Scare the masses, force them to stampede, and then come in and buy everything for next to nothing. Fear is the weapon the top shadow players use with laser-like precision, and they know exactly how to elicit a reaction from the masses. The only antidote is to alter the angle of observance, view fear as an opportunity. Only the herd gets butchered. The individual player who marches to his drumbeat can ride on the coattails of these big players.